Hey everybody!
What's up, my people?
We're super excited to make this video to introduce to you guys something we've been working really hard on for the past couple months. It is our Zodiac collection. So for the past 2 years or so, we've been super into astrology and just really reading into every sign and learning about each of them.
So we decided to make a collection of bracelets that pertain to each individual zodiac sign, so that we can bring out the best in your Arian, Capricornian, Libran, Leo ways.
We have a bracelet for each of the 12 zodiac signs. And usually when you find jewelry that pertains to the zodiac signs, it'll be a crystal that reflects the qualities of that particular zodiac sign. So for example, Aries. Aries are impulsive, they're extroverted, impatient, they can be a little bit aggressive, just really out there, just that go, go, go energy. If you search up crystals for Aries, what comes out would be maybe like a carnelian, because a carnelian reflects some of those Aryan qualities of, that vitality, that creativity, the energy to take initiative and to put things into motion. They're very action-based signs, action-driven. So instead of doing it that way, we decided to really look into each of the signs and learn about them, because as you guys know, regardless of what sign you are, there's going to be good qualities and there's going to be bad qualities.
Exactly.
So we wanted to kind of bring it into balance. So for an Aries, we didn't choose a fire crystal. We chose a crystal that's going to, ground you and pull you down.
So the point of this is to bring balance to who you are.
And just kind of bring the best qualities. Also, what we did with the Zodiac collection is we have 2 charms available. You can choose a bracelet with a Zodiac charm that'll actually say Aries on it with the little Aries symbol. Or you can just go the birthstone route. So if you're an Aries that was born in April, then you'll have a diamond charm. And obviously it's not real diamonds. The charms on the birthstone ones, they're imitation stones, but the actual bracelet itself, never imitation. We sell good quality, authentic, real crystals. But as far as the birthstone charm, if that's the one that you're interested in, they're really pretty, but they're imitation. So before we get started into each of the signs, I just want to let you guys know that we will be putting into the description box the timestamps of when we will be discussing each sign, so that you don't have to sit here and watch the entire thing if you don't want to.
You just skip through to your favorite part.
Yes, and if you go to your sign and you feel like it just doesn't describe you at all and you don't resonate with it at all, please keep in mind that you are more than just your sun sign.
But also your moon sign, your ascending sign. If you want to dive even deeper, you can pull up your birth chart and see where each planet was aligned the moment you were born. All of this comes into play to make up the personality that you are. You're not just your sun sign. When it comes to the zodiac signs or astrology in general, this lovely goddess right here, that's her area of expertise. So I'm going to let her take it away.
I'm learning. I'm not an expert.
Right. You'll see. No, but anyways, so I'm going to let her take it away. She's going to explain to you guys all 12 signs, the positive and negative aspects of them, and how these crystals that we chose for the bracelets pertain to each sign. So take it away, my love.
Okay, so let's get started with the first zodiac sign, which is Aries. So Aries people are super passionate, they're super hands-on people, they can be super out there, they're extroverted, they're initiators. Like as soon as they think about something or they have an idea, they get to it. They get the ball rolling, they get started, they know how to do things, they know how to create. They have that I am energy.
Yes.
It's I am. So they think about themselves.
Right.
There's no, which is good. Everybody needs to think about themselves, There is no problem. Like they always think about their needs, what they need to do, and how to get it done. So for Aries, the crystal that we chose is Blue Tiger's Eye. This crystal will help the Aries to be more calm, cool, and collected, to see things with clarity, to be more empathic towards other people's needs. So that they can act from that space, so they can make better decisions, because like we already mentioned, they can tend to be a little bit selfish sometimes, or only consider themselves and their feelings. So this crystal is going to really influence the Aries to think about other people and to consider other people's feelings and to be more empathic and to just also cool them down. Think about it, that fiery Aries, and what is that blue tiger's eye doing? It's cooling them down, it's grounding them a little bit. So they're still going to have that fiery, positive energy, but just a little bit, in control and able, like more focused, with more clarity, so that they can connect better to others. So the next fire sign we're going to be talking about is Leo. So Leos have that bright and sunny energy. They're ruled by the sun, so they're just natural leaders. People naturally look up to them, and they absolutely love the attention. They are prepared to have it. They're just used to it because it comes so naturally for them. You know, they're ruled by the sun, so they're just very like regal. They tend to be very generous people, very kind, very loving, very friendly. They have a lot of energy. They're like the life of the party. But the negative aspects of Leo, they can be a little bit over dramatic. So the crystal we chose for them is the tiger's eye. It's going to ground their energy while maintaining that sunny and bright energy. It will keep them grounded. I mean, how fitting is the tiger's eye for Leo? So again, you have the actual zodiac sign charm available that says Leo with the Leo symbol, as well as the birthstone, which if you were born in July would be ruby, and if you were born in August, it would be peridot. So next up we have Sagittarius. Sagittarius are yes people. They say yes to life. They are super full of positive energy. They're like the happy-go-lucky, the ones that are always thinking positively. They like to go on adventures. They like to travel. They, you know, you can't have a Sagittarius just sitting down and being boring. That's impossible. Sagittarius love to go out and explore and experience and learn. Sag energy, they're just good at everything. They tend to be so good at anything. Whatever they want to pursue, whatever they want to do, they tend to excel in it. They have a very expansive energy, so their personality can be very like out there. So they can tend to be like all over the place, you know, which means that sometimes they can say things, you know, that are unintentional.
They have no filter.
Yeah, they can have no filter, but it's unintentional. You know, they're not trying to be malicious. This is just their personality. They're very blunt. They keep it real. They keep it honest, and sometimes it can come off as being rude. So I think that Sagittarius, you know, what they need to watch out for is just how they communicate. Again, fire energy, they need to be grounded. So for Sagittarius, we chose Onyx for that reason, to ground them and to have them be a little bit more careful with their words and how they express themselves and how they speak to people, and just, you know, be a little bit more gentle in their approach with their communications. So again, with Sagittarius, we have the Onyx available with the Sagittarius charm that says Sagittarius along with the Sagittarius symbol, and then we also have the birthstone available. So I'm going to continue with the air signs. So let's start off with Gemini. For Gemini, we chose Hematite for focus because they tend to be in their heads a lot, and it's hard sometimes for them to focus. But because Hematite is connected to Mars, this won't totally sedate the Gemini, which is not what we're trying to do here. All they need is a little bit of balance in their thought process, what goes on in their head, and they also need to balance their emotions. Geminis can be very hot and cold. They can be moody. That's why they say you never know what you're going to get with a Gemini. They're very unpredictable in that way. So the Hematite will help them balance their mind, their thoughts, their emotions, and it'll help balance their mood swing so that they can be aligned to their true self. So that's for Gemini. Again, we have them available with the Gemini Zodiac charm that says Gemini with the Gemini symbol, or with the birthstone, depending if you're a Gemini that's born in May or June. They're different. So the next air sign we're gonna go through is the Libra.
Our son's a Libra.
Yes, one of my absolute favorite signs. Libra is a very diplomatic person. They're very caring. They're the peacemakers. They absolutely need balance and justice. They need things to be fair, things to be equal. They tend to just be able to see all sides of the story without being biased, without choosing sides, and they just try to mediate and try to bring back the peace. That's like what they do. That's where they find the most comfort. The downside of Libras, what they tend to struggle with, they can have a really hard time making decisions. They tend to be very, very indecisive. In the chaotic world that we live in, it's not always the easiest thing to find balance and to find peace in every single situation. So that can also disrupt them. So for Libras, we chose Sodalite. So what the Sodalite is going to do is help them with their communications, to enhance their peacemaking abilities, and to guide them towards solid decisions and to not be so indecisive, to give them that focus that's needed for them to really make a decision that they're comfortable with. Sodalite also brings harmony, which is what they need, what they absolutely love.
Libras, they need balance in their life. If you ever met a Libra who's not in harmony completely, they're either extremely negative or they could be extremely positive. That's one of the downsides to being a Libra is, you need balance in your life so that you can be the best possible person you can be.
Yeah, so the Sodalite is definitely going to help you bring that balance. So again, with like the rest of them, you can get these with the Zodiac charm that says Libra with the Libra symbol, or you can get them with the birthstone, depending if you were a Libra that's born in September. I think that's sapphire, and if you're a Libra that's born in October, then you'll have the pink tourmaline. So the next air sign and the last air sign of the Zodiac is the Aquarius. This is one of my favorite ones. We chose the rainbow fluorite. Yeah, they're really nice. The Aquarius, they are different. They are revolutionary. They are humanitarians. They are good listeners. They love being a good friend. They are like the greatest friends to have because they're the type of people that they're listening to you, not just because, just to listen, but because they actually want to know. They actually care. They want to see how they can help. And they're humanitarian. They tend to be very intellectual, very smart. They're loyal, they're progressive, they're curious, they're explorers. They're also another sign that can be super honest with communication, so sometimes they can come off as, being very blunt and sometimes insensitive, which is why they get that kind of reputation for being detached from their emotions and from their feelings. Like I mentioned, they absolutely love being of service. They're like one of the greatest friends that you can have. So the downside to Aquarius is that they can be cold and detached, and they can run from experiencing emotion. They don't like anything that's gonna bring true emotion. They will literally block themselves off and put up a wall before they show you any kind of emotion. So they can be distracted easily, so this can cause them to be very unpredictable, very unreliable, which can also make them be sometimes unproductive. They are a fixed sign, so sometimes you kind of have to boost them a little bit to get up and to move. Some Aquariuses can find that they can be unproductive. They're very stubborn and very uncompromising sometimes, so which is why we chose the rainbow fluorite for them. Because what the rainbow fluorite is going to help bring out in the Aquarius is for them to connect more to their heart, to connect more to their emotions. And it's also going to help them have better self-care. I feel like Aquariuses, they love to take care of people, and they love to listen to people, they love to be good friends, they love to help, but sometimes they don't extend that same energy towards themselves, so it is going to help you kind of be more self-caring. So again, guys, the Aquarius rainbow fluorite bracelet is available with the Aquarius Zodiac charm that says Aquarius with the Aquarius symbol, or you can also get it with the birthstone. So if you were an Aquarius that is born in January, it would have garnet, and if you're an Aquarius that's born in February, it would have amethyst. So moving on to the water signs, we're going to start off with Cancer. So Cancers have the reputation of being very emotional. They're all about family. They're family oriented. They love to take care of the family. That's number one to them. They're usually the nurturers. They love to nurture and take care of their friends, their family, anybody that's close to them. So they're kind of like the mothers. The crystal we chose for Cancers is Opal. What the Opal is going to do for the Cancer to help them express themselves in a healthy way without overreacting. It can also help with their psychic abilities and to keep them connected to their intuition, which they're naturally really good at. Also, just really quick, I feel like Cancers get a bad reputation, right, for being emotional. They'll say, if you're a Cancer, all you do is cry and get emotional.
Don't mess with a Cancer, man.
Yeah.
Don't take their kindness for weakness.
Just a word of advice.
Yeah,
don't mess with them. Don't ever take like you said, don't take their kindness. Don't take their kindness for weakness, because they will stand up for themselves. They are tough. Just because they withdraw, don't sleep on them. If need be, they will. They're really tough. They can be hard, and when it comes to their family or their friends or the people that they really care about, they will stand up and be tough and be aggressive if they have to be. So yeah, it's a little word of advice. Don't mess with my Cancers. Stop talking about them. It's available with the Zodiac charm that says Cancer with the Zodiac symbol, or with the birthstone, whether you were born in June or July. So Pisces, I love the one we chose for Pisces. We chose the blue Goldstone, which is actually not naturally occurring. It is man-made.
It's still made out of actual elements, actual crystal. That's all. It's made out of real stuff.
The shiny stuff that you see in there is copper. So, That's
It
awesome.
looks like little gold filaments.
Yes, it's so beautiful. I'm a Pisces moon, so you already know I'm going to be rocking this Pisces bracelet. The Pisces, they can be very sweet, very caring, very dreamy. They can be dreamers, very lost in their imagination. They have really active imagination. They have intuitive, strong psychic abilities. They're compassionate, nurturing, loyal, artistic, and very passionate people. However, they can be either too passive or too aggressive. They can be, because they have that, wild imagination, they can be liars. They can be very deceptive, they can be manipulating, and they can also be deceived very easily, and they can also be manipulated. They tend to be very passive, and they're very prone to escapism, whether that's food addiction, drug addiction, sex addiction. They may want to escape. So with this crystal, it's going to help with integration of the opposites. It's going to help balance them so they're not like too aggressive or too passive. They're like a healthy medium. Going to assist them with standing up for themselves. It's going to give them courage. It's going to give them vitality. It also brings them an uplifting, protective energy because they are so psychic. They can be very open, so they can be prone to be spiritually attacked. So if you're a Pisces, you do need to have some type of protective element around you. Also give them the energy and the courage to believe in themselves because they can be very shy. Maybe they don't believe in themselves. So this is going to help you bring that quality out in you to get that energy to stand up for yourself and to believe in yourself, to do what it is that you're meant to do and to give your gifts to the world because Pisces people are so psychic and so intuitive. They have, any Pisces person you met, they're very artistic, I'm sure. And they tend to be very creative and they are very psychic. They're healers. They can help people in many ways. So if they just step into their power, they have a lot to offer. The last but not least water sign, Scorpio. So Scorpios, they're the most mysterious signs of the
darkest
zodiac.
signs.
Yeah, they're said to be the darkest sign of the zodiac because they're the most mysterious. They keep things really hidden. They are not people that like to put their stuff out there. They're very secretive. Makes them alluring. Ooh, I want to learn a little bit more about that person. Scorpios can be very intuitive, very psychic as well. But they do like to have that power. They do like to have that control. But they are very loyal. So if you're their friends or they really love you and they really care for you, they will kill for you. Literally, they will kill for you. and they will feel no remorse about killing for you. Wait, I'm just kidding. Anyway, on a more serious note, they hold on to grudges and they never forget anything. They take things to the heart. You care about a Scorpio, just try to stay on their good side. And like I said, they're very mysterious. They like to keep things hidden. So on the outside, it can appear like they're very calm, very cool, very collected. Meanwhile, inside, they feel a totally different way. Their emotions and their feelings really run deep. They have really deep feelings, really deep emotions. So we chose Smoky Quartz for the Scorpio. It's just a very protective crystal, and I think it's perfect for Scorpio because it's going to help them to release those negative emotions and those negative feelings because like I said, they do tend to take things really personally, really to the heart. But this is going to help you kind of release that, let it bounce off your shoulder. So it's going to really help you release those emotions and that energy so that you don't have to be so secretive. So like the other ones, this one comes with the Zodiac charm that says Scorpio with the Scorpio symbol, or it can come with the birth stone depending if you were born in October or November. The last element of the zodiac signs, which is the earth element. So Virgos, we chose the green Aventurine, which is a type of quartz. So what this is going to do for the Virgo is help quiet their rushing minds. Virgos are always thinking. They're another sign that's always in their heads because they're perfectionists. So their minds can get wrapped up in every single detail of every single thing that they do. So they can be very nervous because they're so lost in trying to attain that level of perfectionism. That is the standard that they have for themselves, that high standard, and seem perfect, and sometimes that's a lot to live up to. They can get very worried very easily. So this is going to help cool them down and just keep the communications very honest and just alleviate them. It's going to help to alleviate them and quiet their mind because their mind is always on go, go, go. It's always rushing, always thinking about all of the details. That Virgo energy is very witty and is very constant. So this is going to help them take a load off and take a break from all of that thinking. So yeah, they're very detail oriented, they're very organized, and they love being of service. that's something I love about Virgos is their want and even their need almost of helping and being of service. And some of the bad things about Virgos can be that they can be very like critical, like hypercritical. They can be a little bit petty sometimes, very judgmental, but they are problem solvers. They are the problem solvers of the zodiac, and they love to be of service. So this is just going to help bring out the best qualities in them, as well as to help quiet their mind, take a load off from all of the thinking that they do. And you know, they don't have to be perfect all the time. Virgos love to maintain this image of perfection, like they got it together, like they have it all in order, everything is in place, and it's okay. We're human, you know, we're gonna make mistakes, and it's gonna help them just like calm down, take a breath, it's okay. So again, the Virgos bracelet is the green aventurine. It's really pretty, and you can get it with the zodiac charm that says Virgo with the Virgo symbol, or you can get it with the birthstone, depending if you're a Virgo that was born in August or September. And next is Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn. I love this one. It's the rainbow obsidian is the one that we chose for Capricorn. And the reason that we chose this one in particular for Capricorn is because Capricorns tend to be very, very hard workers. You know, they know how to work, they know how to get what they want. We have all of the patience in the world to work for that success and really work hard and put our all into it. But that can be our downfall, is the fact that we work so hard, we care so much about the quality of the work, and we hold ourselves up to such a high standard. We tend to forget about our own basic needs, and we can work ourselves sick. So the rainbow obsidian is going to help the Capricorn to kind of like be able to see the magic in life and not worry so much about work only, to also think about taking a load off and taking a break and taking care of yourself, to take it easy and to be more in touch with your psychic part and not be so trapped like in this material world. Capricorns can be very like, you need to see it to believe it, you know, so it helps them like open up their minds a little bit and step outside the box. They're very resilient and they can endure so much, they can take so much. So the obsidian is still going to give them that focus that they need to get all of their tasks done and their work completed, but the streaks of, you know, iridescence and rainbow that is in it is kind of like a symbology of being open and see the importance in taking a break and taking a load off and just taking it easy. So again, the Capricorn bracelet is also available with the zodiac charm that says Capricorn with the Capricorn symbol, or you can also get it with the birthstone, depending if you were born in December or January. And last but not least, Taurus. We have two Taurus suns.
Yo. Yo.
They are giving us a run for our money. Let me just say that much. And they love to eat. It's not fake.
Yo, y'all don't stop eating. It's like, yeah. I gotta go food shopping every 3 days.
They're only babies. I mean, imagine when they're teenagers. So for Taurus, we chose the lava stone because Tauruses are a fixed sign, so they tend to be very slow moving, very stubborn, also very stuck in their ways. So the lava stone is going to help them to be more transformative, to allow more expansion.
If you're a Taurus, I truly hope and pray you're focusing your money, attention, and time on some singing lessons. 'Cause I'm telling you right now, that voice, that golden voice, woo!
Tauruses also really like to be on top of their finances, really be on top of their money. So this is also going to help you not be stingy, because like some negative aspects of Taurus is that they can be like really money hungry, really stingy, really greedy when it comes to the money. So this will help balance that out and, you know, be more giving instead of, you know, the opposite, as well as allow transformation, expansion, because Tauruses tend to be slow moving and really stubborn and really stuck in their ways. So this is going to help them see different perspectives and just be more open. So yeah, so that's Taurus. I absolutely love it. You can get this one with the Taurus zodiac charm, which says Taurus and it has the Taurus little symbol on it, or again you can get it with the birthstone, depending if you're a Taurus that's born in April or a Taurus that's born in May.
We hope you guys enjoyed this video about our new Zodiac collection that we've worked so hard in creating for you guys, and we know you will love and enjoy.
And we're beyond excited to finally be done with it and release it to you guys. I hope you guys love it just as much as we do.
Yes, man. A lot of time and effort went into this, so we appreciate all of you who take the time out to check it out and share it with your friends and family. You know, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment below if you have any questions. Alright guys, so we hope you enjoyed this video. We truly appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day. We also got a lot more stuff on the way for you guys that we are actually in the process of creating. Appreciate you all. We love you all unconditionally.
Thank you so much for your time. And again, we do take custom orders. So if you saw any of the bracelets, let's say you really loved the Taurus bracelet, the lava stone, but you're not a Taurus, but it resonated with you for whatever reason. And if you want to have it with another charm, if you want one of the other charms that we offer, like the Buddha head, the Eye of Horus, we can totally do that for you. Shoot us an email or go to our website on the custom order page and be as detailed as possible, and we'll try our very best to bring it to life for you, whatever the vision is.
Absolutely. Again, if you don't like any of the charms, you just want the crystals themselves, we also make those kind of bracelets as well. You know, if you want to mix them up, custom orders, whatever,
totally
we can do anything for you
customizable.
guys, you know? So we love you unconditionally. We appreciate you guys. We're always in the service of one infinite creator, and we're out here expanding, changing lives every single day. We out here.